Hey lovelies, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all happy and healthy. Today's video is about going back to the basics. So if that interests you and you would like to see it, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below and we'll get straight into the video. Okay, so I've gone to basically my local cheapo shops. I went to Reject Shop, I even tried Big W, I went to Thrifties, and there was also a place that I went to, not today, but it was like last weekend, and I actually scored something pretty good for a really good price. So everything that I have got here is basically from a cheap shop. We're literally going back into basics of what planning used to be, and I kind of just want to go back to something simple. Just for now, it's just, I know I get into these spontaneous things where I just want to stop and just take a moment and like take a step back from all of the crazy, strict, rigid, planning of how it's got to be and aesthetically pleasing and whatnot. Don't get me wrong, I absolutely love it. I'm not getting rid of any of my planners. It's just right now this is what I need. So I wanted to do that, and I kind of wanted to go back to how I used to plan and how I started out kind of thing, and kind of help you guys out if you are just starting as well, because like I said, planning can be cheap. And it can be even cheaper if you try and find it this way as well. So I'm going to start with, probably it might be smart to actually, I'm going to move it and then I'm going to kind of show you each, like everything. So the one that I found last week at, I think it was like Price Mart or whatever it's called here. I can't even remember the actual shop, but it's a cheapo shop, and it literally had this massive bag of Bic fine line pens, and there's 20 in them, and I think it was like $10. I think that's how much, or $8 I think it was. Either way, they actually are amazing. I have scribbled into my planner, or not my planner, what do you call it, my little notebook that I have. I'll probably put a picture up here somewhere for you just to show you what they look like, but they're so perfect. And if you want color in your planner, then these are perfect. Honestly, if I don't even know where you could get these from, I just found them and I just grabbed them because they're fine tip, and that's pretty much what they look like. And it writes amazing, just saying. So that's one of the things that I did grab. I did grab this. Now I'm going to go to the Thrifties. This is what I grabbed from Thrifties. Now I found this notebook. This was pretty cheap. This, as you can see, $3, and it's just your typical lined paper, and it does feel like a typical cheapo book. It's, you know, like, it'll get you through with what you need to get done. But there's that. And I also grabbed myself a little date stamp set because I thought this would be easier for me to just quickly stamp it and just stamp it into my book, rather than having, you know, all the stickers and all that kind of stuff. Maybe if I feel, you know, a bit creative, I will, but I'm a little bit lazy. My life's too busy. I don't need to be doing this stuff. But that's what I've got from Thrifties. And then lastly, I picked this stuff up at Big W, actually. I did try the Reject Shop, and I'm going to show you just a quick video clip here of what I had found, but nothing was really sparking my interest, and there wasn't a lot of variety, so I just kind of moved on, and I was like, you know what, let's try Big W, maybe they've got something there. So I went there, and this is what I found. So I found some pens. I picked these up for obvious reasons. There's love hearts on it, so of course I'm going to grab them. But I've seen other people use these, and they have said that they are pretty good, so I wanted to try them and test them out. Unfortunately, the pen, like the ball point, is quite thick. I'm not sure how I'm going to feel about it because I really like fine tip, but we'll see how it is. I'll see if it actually is any good and if I would recommend it. And then for this one, I found this one because it's 0.4 and I really like the fine tip. The only thing I'm worried about is that it may bleed or something. I'm not sure. I'm going to test it. Like I said, test it, recommend it if it's good. So those are the pens that I picked up. And I kind of want to show you these stickers because I found them. Oh, excuse the background. It's always getting dirty. But I found these out the corner of my eye and I'm like, these are super cute. So of course I grabbed some cute little stickers that are of ice creams and is it all ice cream? Yeah, just sweets, honestly. But they were super cute and I wanted to use them in my new little notebook. And lastly, I found this notebook and I really liked it. I liked the sizing. I really liked the feel of it. Again, cheapo planner. This was $5. Well, I say planner. This is a cheapo notebook. And compared to the Thrifties, I am leaning more towards this, and I don't even like blue. The only reason I got blue was because they didn't have pink. So blue was the next best thing, and I thought, you know what, if I have to, I will just cover it in stuff that I actually like and make it pink myself. But in comparison to the Thrifties notebook, this one I find is, if you could reach through the camera and feel what I'm feeling, you'd know what I'm talking about. It just feels cheap. That's what it feels like. That feels cheap. Just a cheapo notebook. This one, however, it was $5, but it doesn't feel like $5. It feels like as if I paid, you know, maybe $15-20 for this thing. It feels good. I like the paper in it. I like the spiral. I've got a thing for spiral at the moment. I don't know what's going on with that. It screams a bit more quality. So I feel like this is the one I'm going to use and lean more towards because it doesn't feel cheap and crappy. So I'm going to use this one. But yeah, I really want to kind of get into this, start doing my weeklies and write down my shopping lists or meal planning, just everything. It's literally going to be the brain dump book, and I'm going to write in my weeklies and set it up and all that kind of jazz. I think I was going to do like a start off video where I would set it up and do all that kind of thing, but I feel that you guys would like to watch one of those, you know, flip through setup ones. One that's already set up and done. You don't really care about it. You just want to see the flip. So that's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to go with because I have a feeling that's what you guys like, because personally that's kind of what I like too. So I'm kind of going off of what I feel as well. If I'm wrong and you would love to see a set up like step by step, let me know in the comments, because if you guys actually do like that, I want to make sure I do it for you. But yeah, so that is pretty much everything that I have got. I'll pop it all out here for you so you see. But you can start out cheap. So basically what you're looking at here, so the ones from Thrifties, I think this was like $2. So this there, that was $5 there. But let's eliminate this one. And say we've gotten, you know, this one. So 2, 4, 5, 6, 17, and 20, 22, 23, 24, 25. So $25. So just get rid of that out of the way. You've got your pens, your books, stickers, and I suppose washi if you picked up some washi and you wanted to do that too. It really depends on how you want to decorate it, because obviously if you get the decor pieces, it'll add up a little bit. But basically this is roughly around $20-25 of what I paid for. And that's given that all these, I'm pretty sure it was $10. I don't know. I feel like it's $10 or cheaper. Either way, that's a pretty good bargain if you ask me. In just wanting to do something simple and basic and just going back to the basics of what planning used to be. And that was just literally writing in a notebook, scribbling it down. It wasn't crazy neat, but you know what? I'm going to try and do it crazy neat. because it's me. I don't want it to be too messy, but I do need to understand that it's not always going to be perfect. So I really am excited for this, and I'm excited for you guys to join the journey with me. But yeah, anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments below of whether you enjoyed this and you're keen for the upcoming videos on the Back to the Basics planning system. And thank you for taking the time out of your day and watching this video. I really do appreciate it. And don't forget to be positive and give love. Bye.